What's up? What's up? This is the Christopher Complex coming at you one more time again for another edition of Good Night, Good Evening, or maybe it could be your morning. I don't know. But this is another edition of Good Evening Grinders. So check this out, man. I'm so excited to come at you with these sessions of Good Evening Grinders because I feel that they're really important. And I say that because, you know, every day we go through some stuff, man. We may go through BS. We may go through a lot of emotional things. And sometimes we just forget to shake it off. As Taylor Swift said and as Jay-Z said. I think Jay-Z said something like that, or, you know, shake it off or brush it off or something like that. But we really need to take a minute to look at what happened in our day. And we need to make a promise as individuals, grinders, whatever we're doing, we need to make a promise that at the end of the day, we are going to emotionally cleanse ourselves like a shower, like a bath. Because people could put emotions on you. Situations could put emotions on you. Things could put emotions, you know, on you. And those emotions drag you down and they wear you out. The scriptures say they're principalities. And they're just sitting there chipping away at you, biting you down, bringing you to a level that you cannot perform and you cannot grind. So I'm making Good Evening Grinders tonight. And I hope you guys share this because every single day, we gotta grind. We gotta get up and chew freaking salt fat, chew gristle. And I don't care if you're rich or poor. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's like you're chewing freaking plastic. Like you ever chew a piece of something and it just doesn't chew down like gristle. And you're taking these emotional hits every single day. And you don't have nothing telling you to wash yourself of these emotional hits. It's like getting stuck with emotional thorns and needles. You gotta pluck them things out, and sometimes you have so many of them in you. You got so numb to the fact that they're inside of you, sitting you like little acupunctural pains. Instead of healing you, they're sitting there destroying your spirit. It could be your wife, it could be your husband, it could be your lover, your spouse, your partner, it could be your family, your friends, your children. We gotta remember to take a bath emotionally every single night. We gotta remember to make a promise to forgive one another every single night. Especially if that person is genuine and authentic towards you in your relationship. So I'm telling you this stuff because when these things happen, it slows us down from our grind. Slows us down from our purpose. It slows us down from doing what we have to do. And it makes us say, I don't want to be bothered tonight. So if you did your 9 to 5, but then you got to the point where you just is like, look, I've been going through so much. I don't want to be bothered tonight. No, you need to get the heck up and be bothered. You need to get up and be bothered because that project, that mission, that goal, that purpose, that dream, wasn't that supposed to free you from the things that bother you? Wasn't that supposed to make your situation a little bit better so you can cope with these things? Or as Prince said, money can't buy you happiness, but it'll get you there in style. Wasn't your dream supposed to take you away from some of the things that you don't like to do? So why would you take no action when you're frustrated? Why would you take no action when things are rough? That's when you're supposed to take the juice. That's when you're supposed to take that hard medicine and say, you know what? All right, life. I'm not mad at you, life, but I see the challenge. I see the move. I see what I need to do. I'm going to get at it. I'm going to get at it right now. And I'm going to use this anger, this frustration, this overwhelm, this emotional hits that I'm getting from people. Listen, people hit you every single day. They brush up against you. They say something nasty to you. They cut you off in the car. Whatever it is that they do, these are the principalities. These are the spirits that know that you have a purpose today, that know that you are supposed to do your purpose. You got off of your spaceship in heaven to come down here and do your purpose, and you're letting these little things get at you? Even if they come from your friends and your family or your enemies or people that you don't even know, you're strangers, you got to know and recognize who these things are, what they are, and what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to go to bed, but nothing accomplished tonight or this morning or this afternoon or wherever you're listening to this or whenever you get to play when you want. They trying to get you to stop. So I say good evening, grinders. Good evening, hustlers. Good evening, dreamers. Good evening, those that want to get at it. Good evening, doers. Especially the doers, the hustlers, the ones that's actually making it happen. Good evening to you, because we have to understand, and I'm coming to you to tell you that I'm doing this because I need to be reminded. So if I need to be reminded, I'm quite sure you need to be reminded. You got to shake that sucker off. Brush it off, take an emotional bath, change your state, as Tony Robbins said, or as other people would say, just put it behind you. One of my old mentors used to say, all her problems is like taking a number 2. She takes a number 2, she flushes, she don't look down. She just throws the paper, don't look down. Come on, man. Yesterday when you were grinding, you might have finished at a challenge and you just said, okay, I can't go on, I'm falling asleep. So this morning, this afternoon, today at work, wherever the heck you was at, you went through these emotional challenges. Maybe your children are not doing what they're supposed to be doing in your eyes. Man, you gotta let some of that stuff go. Have some grace. Have some grace and some faith and get back to the thing that was challenging you yesterday so you can make this progress today. Use this adversity, this challenge, this push-up, this pushback, this kick in your stomach. Use these as signals that say to you, I need to do this. Stop using a happy moment or a pleasant moment to say, man, I need to work on my goal and my dream. You're supposed to be using this pain. The other day we interviewed a gentleman, his name is Luke Solomon. He said the pain is the fastest way to knowledge. Tony Robbins says, knowledge is not power. Taking action with that knowledge is power. Take those two statements and put them together, man. Use that pain. Pain is like a signal. Get to work. Go berserk. Don't just wait for the happy, inspiring moment. Don't wait for you to listen to Joel Osteen in the morning, the pastor or somebody to say something with a smile. You should take them with a smile. You should take them suckers when it's bad. You should take it when your friends are making good strides. And you should take it when your friends are not making good strides. You should always be at your purpose. And use the pain to keep you motivated. Don't let these things affect you. Most importantly, as Mr. Tony Robbins said, keep your state in check. Be aware. You are human. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to slip. Principalities are going to get to you. They're going to affect you. But if you know what your mindset is, if you know, if you read stuff, use what you read to help you get to your purpose. Make progress tonight. I know you're tired. I'm tired too. I'm doing this thing right now on the highways of New York City. And I'm getting ready to go back into the lab, the cave, the dungeon, the studio, whatever it is, and make some progress. Because I'm going to be honest with you, this good evening grind wasn't going to get done if I was thinking my old way. It's getting done because they've given us the technology and the ability to always be ready, at the ready. I'm not worried about all this other stuff. So I want you to have a good evening. And I want you to grind. And if you have some time, hey, grind. Do that other kind of grind. Relieve that stress, relieve that pressure. Share this message. Stay in power. See what it is that's in front of you. It's trying to stop you. You are an unstoppable force. Do you know how difficult it is to become a human, to have 1 trillion cells create you? Take a minute to think about that. You jumped off your spaceship in heaven. You came down here and put yourself in a body to do what? Be defeated? No, I don't think so. So I want you to grind. I want you to grind. I want you to grab a handful of wheat. And in the other hand, take a grinding stone and put that wheat on a slab of stone and grind the hell out that goddamn wheat until it turns into flour. And if it takes you an hour, then I want you to take the flour and start making it dough. Because you can't make dough nuts without flour. So before you make the donuts, baby, before you make the dough, you need to make the flour. Get to it. Get on up. As James Brown would say, this is the Christopher Complex. I know I'll be messing with y'all, man, but I believe in y'all. I'm serious about what I'm saying. I'm not going to blow no smoke up your butt. I'm trying to accomplish stuff, too. So I could just walk around and just talk about my accomplishments. But until that meantime, I'm sincere. I'm about it. I need to say this to remind me, and I need y'all to be on me. Have leverage on each other. Go out and celebrate your friends' accomplishments and your brother's accomplishments and your sister's accomplishments. Push them and let them know that you're serious and that you enjoy what they're doing. This is the Christopher Complex. Hit me up at the Christopher Complex. Small business entrepreneurs, grinders, hustlers, sexy people, knowledgeable people, nerds, unite. It's the Christopher Complex. Oh man, hit me up. I love y'all. Peace.